Hello, third grade. All right, today we are going to review our parts of speech and just review how to find adjectives, and then we're going to start a brand new lesson today, learning about adverbs. So I wanted to teach that to you and make sure that you were understanding it, okay? So first we're going to go over our parts of speech. So while you're at home, I want you to read this with me, okay? A noun, the name of a person, place, or thing. Next, a verb, a word that usually shows action. Now, we also learned that there are some verbs that are helping verbs or that do not show action. And so let's say those together, okay? We're gonna snap, clap, snap, clap. Ready? Here we go. Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had. Okay, so practice that this week. Just go around the house doing that to keep those in your mind. That will be great, okay? Those are your verbs. All right, now, we've also learned adjectives. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. And we are going to practice finding some adjectives on the board in just a minute. One more part of speech that I want to review with you is the pronoun. Pronoun takes the place of a noun. Now, if you remember, just a couple weeks ago, we memorized our pronouns. So I also want you to practice saying those, okay? And we learned it to a little jingle, so you say it with me, okay? You ready? Here we go. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us, them. Let's do it one more time. Ready? I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us, them. Good. Hopefully you've remembered those. Now, I want to look at adjectives here just for a second, okay? So look at the bottom two sentences. That's where we're focusing first of all. And we're going to look at the top two sentences in just a second. The tall, skinny boy wore a red shirt. All right, now I'm going to give you just a second to answer this question out loud, and then I'm going to mark it, okay? What is the verb in this sentence? Hopefully you said the word wore. What is the subject in this sentence? Who wore? Who wore? Boy wore. And that's our dividing line. Everyone see that? All right, now let's find all the nouns in the sentence, okay? So we have the word boy is a noun. What else is a noun? Think about person, place, thing. Okay, shirt. Shirt is a noun. Now we're going to find the adjectives that describe a noun. Okay, so think about the questions that adjectives answer. What are they? Are you saying them? Okay, good. Think about those in your head, okay? So what is describing the word boy? You ready? The word skinny. Skinny boy, telling you what kind of boy he was, right? Tall, also telling you what kind of boy. And then, of course, the word the words a and the are always adjectives. So this is also describing boy, okay? That's your subjects. Now, shirt. What kind of shirt? Yes. Red shirt, and the word a is an adjective describing shirt also. Okay, one more sentence down here. My car is white. This is a non-action verb. What is? Car is. Whose car is it? Okay, we have what kind of boy, or which one, or how many is also another one that we aren't using in these sentences. The word my tells me whose car it is. Whose car is it? It's my car, okay? Also the word white. Sometimes an adjective will come after the noun it describes. What kind of car? A white car. So these are all of our adjectives, okay? Very good. Now, very quickly, I want to go over, you have been learning this past week at home without me about adding ER to your words for comparisons, okay? So let's look at this sentence. Jackson's kite is higher than Carter's kite? Why would I not use the word highest here? Waiting for your answer while you think about it. Okay, we use ER at the end of words when we are comparing two. So we are comparing two kites here, right? Jackson's kite and Carter's kite. We use the word EST when we are comparing three or more. So if we were comparing 3 or 4 kites here, then we would say highest. For example, Jackson's kite is the highest kite of all the third graders' kites. Then we would use EST. But because we are only comparing 2, we use ER, okay? So keep that in mind as you're going through those sentences in your book, okay? Now, we're going to talk about adverbs today. So look at the top here. Let me erase this bottom a little bit. It's probably going to smear. That's all right. Okay, you can see this better now. We're going to talk about adverbs today. So if you look in your book, this will help you. You can kind of follow along with me. On page 156, the purple box says an adverb is a word that describes a verb. So adjectives describe nouns. Adverbs describe verbs. It will help you because the word verb is in the word adverb. So that helps you to remember, oh, an adverb describes a verb, okay? So now let's look at this together. Some adverbs tell how the action of the verb is done. How? How did this happen? How was the verb done? That's what an adverb answers. That's one of the questions that an adverb answers, okay? So look at your purple box. When I saw the spider on my foot, I yelled loudly. All right, the verb is what? Yelled, okay? How did I yell? I yelled loudly. So loudly is your adverb. Also, another little hint here is that generally, not always, but a lot of times, an adverb will end in ly. So you can kind of look for that. A lot of ly words are adverbs. So look at this sentence. Mrs. Lee carefully stepped over the puddle. What is the verb here? Who can tell me? What is the verb? The verb is stepped. Okay, so I'm going to mark this. Let me get on this side. Stepped. Okay, who stepped? Mrs. Lee stepped. All right, now, how did she step? ly. She stepped carefully. Okay, so this is the adverb describing the word stepped. So it's very important that you know the difference between a noun and a verb, because an adjective describes a noun and an adverb describes a verb. It's very important that you keep that in your mind. That's why we keep reviewing that over and over again, okay? All right, now look at this. Laura spoke quietly to Mom. Okay, the verb here is what? Spoke. Who spoke? Third grade. Laura. Good. How did Laura speak? She spoke quietly. This is the adverb describing the verb spoke. So when you do these sentences today, I want you to use the question how. Now we're going to add on some other questions later, but for right now, only ask the question how when you were looking, okay? And they are telling you, I boxed the adverb. They're telling you to circle it. That's fine. Go ahead and circle it and draw your arrow just like we've normally done. And then they're going to talk a little bit more about the ly adverbs, which I already mentioned, okay? So I'll come back tomorrow and we're going to add another question onto the adverbs, the questions that adverbs answer. I hope that you're doing well. Keep working extra hard. And if you have any other questions, then you can privately FaceTime me or text me or give me a call, okay? See you in a little bit. Bye.